Hey everybody, welcome to the vlog, the one where Eric's been home alone for days and has the rest of the week to go, and it's weird, but I'm hanging in there. I was looking for the date. It is August something. Come on, why don't you tell me the date, huh? I don't know, it's some day in August. It's 7:15 p.m. I'll look on this thing. That'll tell me. August 7th, 2023. If you're new here, I do time code these vlogs. You don't have to watch everything, or you can jump around, or you can jump back in. Whatever you want to do. There's little gaps in the timeline. You'll see those. Or, of course, there's if you open the description, you'll see a big list of blue numbers. It'll tell you all the chapters. You can jump around to whatever you want. All right, so I don't remember exactly. It's been a minute since I've edited most of this, but I know we're going to be cooking something today. Probably something good. I think it's a Chicken Tikka Masala. Maybe. And we're gonna be making a cocktail, another Midori cocktail. I have some stuff I had already shot with Mary where we're gonna open up a Marvel collector core box and do some more awesome junk food taste tests. Gonna review Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, but Mary and I totally ran out of time to film that together, so you're only gonna get my opinion. Sorry, I'll try to remember to have her opinion next week if I can. And I don't know, I guess a few other little random things. I don't have much of a Halloween update. I got a little vacation update. I guess I got another eye update. Yeah. So that sounds about right, so let's get to it. Let's cook. All right, it is 9:32 p.m. on June 27th, 2023, and we're going to get our chicken prepped for tomorrow to make Chicken Tikka Masala, classic English dish. Yes, you get it in Indian restaurants, but it's actually an English dish. But Mary loves it. I'm going to keep it, I think, low spice. I am playing with a spice I'm unfamiliar with today. But today, right now, we're just going to worry about the marinating. So we got some chicken thighs and stuff. Let me just roll you down what we're going to do. And then also, I screwed up and put something in the dishwasher that I could use here. Thought I was going to have to do it by hand, but now the dishwasher's almost done, so I may be able to save myself a little bit of trouble here. And also, I just did the most chef thing I've ever chefed, which is realized I was missing a crucial ingredient to do this, and literally ran to the grocery store to buy one thing and come home. So I felt like an actual chef or a restaurant guy there for a minute. So anyways, we're gonna get about 28 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, cut into bite-sized pieces. We'll get to that. We're gonna use a cup of plain yogurt. I did not realize there's like 1,000 bajillion options for yogurt. Low fat, all kinds of stuff. This is the best I could come up with. And I wish I could have got a smaller one because I don't need that much. I'm gonna have to make more things that require yogurt. We're gonna need a tablespoon and a half of minced garlic. I've got roughly that. We're gonna need a tablespoon of ginger, it says, but everybody else says it is minced, so we're gonna mince some up. 2 teaspoons of garam masala, which is definitely what I just ran out to buy. 1 teaspoon of turmeric. 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. I will never not say that way. I love it. And 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri chili, which is very much an Indian chili, and that particular chili is apparently going to bring it some of its red look. So I'm trying to do everything with my knife. Oh, good, the dishes. So let's up close de-steam. I'm trying to do everything with my knife that I can do before cutting the chicken. And then it does say marinate in a bowl for an hour to overnight. It's going to be overnight for me, but I'm not going to do it in a bowl. I think we're going to try using the vacuum sealer because it has a marinade function. Apparently gets the marinade in it way better. So first things first, let's get this cup of plain yogurt out. I'm not a yogurt fan, or at least I never have been. And who knows, maybe someday, I'll get into it the way I did with mayo and sour cream. Still not the biggest fan in the world of those, but I'm much more comfortable with them and fine with eating them, even raw, so. This one still weirds me out a little bit, but I mean, it's nothing really that different other than it has live cultures in it, right? Right? Here, let's see what we can do here. Okay. So it is kind of a sour, creamy, what's the word I'm looking for? Cottage cheesy, somewhere in between those texturally it appears. Gotta get used to doing and touching and playing with all the things if I want to do this right. And I want to do this right for my lady because she deserves it, and I've been telling her I would learn to make this forever. And because she just grew some of the best ass cucumbers you will ever see, she's getting chicken tikka. Now, of course, we will be making her favorite rice, basmati rice, tomorrow. We're gonna do the rice cooker version. I had planned to also make naan, but I don't know that I'm gonna do all that in the same day. I just feel like that, I'm asking for trouble trying to make that much stuff in one day right now, the speed I'm at. So, I don't know. Put it this way. So there's our 1 cup of that. And now that things may have de-steamed, let me get this out. So actually, you know what? Let me put some things in some places where I can have some spaces to do some other things so their faces. What? Oh, here, let me give you a show. Not a crazy show, but a little bit of a show. And do not let me forget to turn that camera back down. Gotta get my coffee parts out of the way. And they're slightly packed different than usual because I was overloading a bit on the dishwasher. Stuff air dry a bit so I can make my coffee later. This also allows me to get Mary's coffee pot kind of drained out with all the other things that might want to drain. Get this thing here that I came here for. I have to towel that off a little bit because I made a little mess there just now. And that's good enough for now. A few other things I would normally flip, but we in a hurry. Okay. Try to help this along a little bit. Didn't expect this to come out so wet. But I think I accidentally dropped coffee stuff water on it. But it should be fine by the time we're ready to use it. It's already not hot to the touch. That was one of my concerns. It'd be a little too hot to the touch. Okay, so now get the camera back down, Eric. Good job. All right. 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic. So let's go ahead and do that. I am just gonna break this up into slightly smaller bits. And I'm gonna kind of measure it. Again, because I've never made this before, this is something you could definitely eyeball, have a little more, a little less. But because I've never made it before, I'm wanting to, you know, I'm going to try and stay somewhat as close to the actual recipe as possible so I can learn what I would change. I got a little bit of rot on there. Let's get that off. Get the nubbin off. Move those off to the side. You guys chasing each other? Jack, I'm not sure Napoleon wants to play. Okay. All right, so let's kind of need a butter knife. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if I'm guesstimating correctly. It's also going to be a little awkward trying to measure this. I don't normally do it like this. Okay, so like that little squeeze looks to be about 1/3. We'll come back for some of the other stuff, but I think we can get more out of that. So I'm gonna do what I do and muck it about here a little bit. Loosen it up so it can get re-squeezed with some other bits. Sometimes it just catches weird. There we go. I don't know. I think it's actually going to be pretty light. Interesting. Very interesting. think I can get that piece in there too. Good. Maybe. Yep. All right. Okay. So I do feel like that's, that's a reasonable tablespoon. I'm gonna keep that as a measurement. I'm gonna see if I can get some of this off the board. And I'm gonna try to de-stickify my fingers here. Let's go grab one more. We're gonna have to peel it, sadly. And these have been often a pain to peel today. But I gotta make it good for my baby. Set that one aside. I got a giant one here. And I do need to learn some better garlic peeling tricks. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to jinx it. So give me just a second and maybe I'll say something. Wow. That actually went pretty easy. I got lucky there. But this is also a little bit of a wonky piece, so. All right, get rid of that. Break it down a little, and then I'm just gonna call this the 1.5, whatever we get out of it. Oh, shoot. Okay. I think we'll be pretty close. Okay. Maybe work what's in here one more time. And you know what? We're just gonna hopefully call that good enough. Get some of this out of here. Now you may be thinking, why don't you just throw all this in there? But that's because a lot of this is not, what's the word I'm looking for? Minced at this point. And I don't want to end up with like a giant chunk of garlic sticking to a piece of chicken or something and somebody's like, oh my gosh. I mean, I'd be fine with that because I love garlic, but no thank you. Okay, now for my next trick, let's work a little minced ginger. So we need like a tablespoon, so let's go with that. Take that nub off. Oh shit, fucking stickers. And I'm gonna try to cut these in ways that I can peel them fairly easily. Apparently I'm supposed to get it with a spoon. Still have not mastered this. It's gonna be pretty smooth sailing once we get past this part though. I should probably cut the top off too, huh? God. I don't like doing this. There's got to be an easier way. This is the easier way than using a peeler, apparently, and it is easier than using a peeler, but this is still a giant pain in the ass. I guess you could kind of cut it down smooth so you don't have all these nubs to work around. Jeez. Almost got this chunk, I think. Did I get it? Mostly? All right, let's see what kind of yield we get out of that. Oh. It doesn't work as well with this, apparently. Oh, that is not working. It's not gonna work where I can... Oh, it's definitely... Okay. Now I'm going to do something a little dangerous, but I'm going to be very careful. I do not recommend this. Just trying to break it up a little bit. Just kind of stab and twist it slightly. Oh, shoot. That does not want to do what I want it to. I guess I should have done this by hand. Oh, wait. Ooh, that was not easy. And it does not want to separate with the butter knife as well as it's definitely not as soft as garlic. Okay, so that is not going to be the way to deal with the ginger. And now we know. All right, so instead then, see if we can pull this off. I don't know, man. I don't think that's really... separating the way I'd hoped. Because I got it so fibrous when I pushed it through that thing. Shit. Okay, let's try a different approach. Because I think we maybe got a third one. I don't know. Shoot. Just trying to make this a little easier to peel. Dang. You buy it might be worth just moving to pre-peeled ginger. Jesus. I don't think that's true, though. I think fresh ginger is your best bet, always. I feel like I've already learned that. God damn, because I still have to cut the fucking chicken up. This is a pain in the ass, yo. Okay, a little more success this way. Just gonna set that to the side for now. I don't know. Fuck, I hope I don't need more ginger for the rest of the recipe, because I didn't expect to go through my entire ginger supply here like this. I guess I'll be running back to the grocery if I need to. Not tonight. They're closed now. Alright, but once we get this piece peeled, we'll just hand mince. Should just take a minute. And then we'll be back in business. Okay. My hands are so coated in shit. Now it's hard to tell. I'm putting shit back on it. Okay. I'll just scrape that off a little. Okay, make me some room to work here. Dang, so fibrous. We'll get moving a little bit more as we get the chunks down. If you go too fast when they're big, they'll just fly everywhere. At least they do for me. Especially when I'm on a slightly tighter section of a board. Well, I should have taken my ring off. I think we're going to leave this fairly rough minced because I do remember what's going to happen with this chicken, and I think we won't have a problem. Okay. Sure, whatever. I did all that work, it's going in. Okay. Clean this shit up. Take my ring off. Okay. Now, other than the chicken, which shouldn't be too bad, we're pretty much getting moving faster here. I'm just gonna throw all this in the compost because it's not worth saving. I mean, I'm sure I probably could do something with that ginger, but we're not in a restaurant where I gotta worry about food costs at the moment. And I really just gotta pick up my ginger game. And I'm gonna change out my cutting boards for the chicken because I've been using the hell out of that for a bunch of stuff. All right, let's just get our spices mixed in. So we have our marinade here because the the yogurt is melting. Okay, yogurt, minced garlic, minced ginger. So now we're gonna get a 2 teaspoons of garam masala. This is our new boy. Yes, boy. Yes, boy. And yes, I am referring to Pretty Deadly, the most electrifying tag team in all of the WWE. I'm gonna try and get a teaspoon of this out without... Ah, shit. All right. So full. Oh. Okay. We got this, though. We got this. Hold on. Piece of poop. Okay. That's probably about right. I know I just kind of got really screwed up there because it was lumpy. Fucking hate lumpy spices. Oh, that smells good. That smells like Indian food right there. I mean, I guess it's kind of a common ingredient in most dishes, but it immediately started smelling like an Indian dish. And I love that. All right. Oh, we wanted 2 teaspoons of that. Shit. All right, well, shit. What did I do with it? That's actually helpful. Fine, so the tiny bit heavy, but it's fine. Okay, now we move on. 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of cumin, okay, so 1 teaspoon of each of these, essentially. I mean cumin, I know I said cumin, but god damn it, why do I keep grabbing the one that... Sure, feels about right. And a teaspoon of turmeric. Sure. And then a teaspoon of this, which apparently you can use more or less of, depending on your heat range, but I'm going to stick with what the recipe calls for, because I know Mary likes Indian mild, I like Indian hot. Okay. Now that I have one I can actually reach into. Sorry, the ginger was a real pain in the ass between the peeling and then it would not work in my mincer, so I had to do it by hand. But basically I mix this up, I chop my chicken and marinate, you know, so almost. Allergy treat time already? Oh my god. All right, you get a fork for this. Oh shit, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
Change clothes now. Put that away.
Okay, that's probably fine. Yeah, that would be smart. It is down on the thing here, but... So just get everything nice and incorporated. Okay, that looks pretty well mixed. And we'll set that aside. Now, gotta make a little room. I need my... Oh wait, was there supposed to be salt? Shit, I think there's supposed to be... Is there salt in that marinade? Yeah, fuck. Teaspoon of salt. Alright. Fuck. Already threw the thing in the dirty dishes. What is this? That's half teaspoon. Good, I can just throw this in twice. But hey, at least we caught it. 1, 2. Okay, now that's good. Now let's make room for the other thing I want to do. Okay. And get the scale out. We'll turn that on. We'll grab the board. Let's get the one that's not wobbly. Good. Plate to hold my shit. Zero out the scale. Knife needs a wipe off. And I need gloves. So now we just want to cut, how much? 28 ounces. 28 ounces into bite-sized pieces. Doctor. All right, and so I have 1.95 pounds. So that's what, like technically, I don't know. It's just shy of 32 ounces. So we're just gonna grab these out and we're just gonna start cutting them down into little bite-sized pieces. Oh, hi, Jiki-chan. It's not that kind of chicken, bud. Not yet. You know, whatever bite size means to you, I guess. And then I'm realizing what is going to happen with these going in a pan to get brown, so we do want to start maybe cutting these a little bit larger and, oh Christ, with less little gobby bits like this, I guess. Which will speed us up at least.
Smells good.
Yeah, that's spice, like I said. Immediately. Is that silver skin? No, I'm just on the wrong side. Yeah, as soon as I put the garam masala open, I was like, oh, that just smells like Indian food.
Yes.
So we're 8 ounces, 8 and 3/8.
I am. Hey, Eric, I want to check this out. Oh. You know what that is?
There we go.
Catnip.
Ah.
Oh, that smells good, Mom.
Okay. Just like you and the Indian food, huh?
Yeah. So are all the big spoons in the washer?
No, there's some other big spoons, but
Okay.
those are clean. What is there? I just had to get my mincer back out. So you see I'm getting into bigger pieces. That's really probably more the pieces because we are going to pan fry them a bit before they go into the sauce tomorrow. And we're at 15 and a quarter.
We're looking for a pound.
Nope, 28 ounces.
You're leaving fat and everything, huh?
Yep. Well, you want some of that fat. Fat is flavor. It'll render out when we brown. Wait, it's 28 ounces. That's pound 12 ounces. Okay.
Even. You look so sweet.
That's because he is so sweet.
Except for when he's not. I mean, keep scratching on my bags. I wonder if this is the right size.
We're getting there. A pound 7 5/8. Dang it. I may have bought just the right amount, or this might actually be somehow short in the store lies. We should have weighed the package just to see. It's not exact, but still. $16 plus 8. No. 28 minus 16. The pound and 8 ounces? No.
No,
What?
1 pound is 16 ounces.
Right. I need 28 ounces, so I need 12. Okay, so 12. So we're okay. I think it's going to be a little short. Like that's a pound 10 and an eighth right there. Pound 10 5/8. 1.95.
Well, how much of that is liquid that got absorbed by the...
I suppose, but yeah, so keep that in mind. They count that. I got this tiny bit of chicken left over, but I mean, none of that. I'm not going to deal with browning that, so. Okay, anyways, we did end up with a pound and 11 and a half, so we're half an ounce shy, basically, which probably could have been that, but that's definitely less than what the package weight. So do keep that in mind when you're buying stuff. We cut it pretty close. But that said, oh, I shouldn't take my gloves off yet. Actually, okay, how do I want to go about doing this? Well, I can keep one.
Hi, Jack. This is not real.
Nah, I'm just gonna burn another glove when the time comes. I got too much to set up here for the next bit. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put this over here. Let's go ahead and put this over here. We'll rinse all that off in a bit. Let's go ahead and actually just dump all the chicken in here so we can. I really should have kept my gloves on now that I think about it. All right, we'll also make a, okay, I got it. I know what we'll do. Okay, bear with me. Let's get the chicken in, the marinade.
Very carefully.
Yeah, I know, right?
Good job.
Not bad.
It looks like I picked the exact right size container for this.
Oh, good. You can show it off if you want. I didn't do any of that on camera. That was just for doing. I am going to incorporate this better in a second. I'm just kind of getting it started.
That's good.
Right? It turned out pretty good. Just shame I couldn't make a full order.
Where is your camera?
Right there. My world famous elote dip. Okay, so now I'm gonna make a bag from my sealer.
Grab some, we have many bags of chips.
I'm gonna eyeball basically something big enough for that. I've already sealed the bottom, I guess I should. Oh wait, did I seal? Oh yeah, there's a bag. Okay. That's right, there was a bit of a bag cutting malfunction last time, so my bottom seal is a bit
wonky.
Well, oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. Can I roll this back? I have an idea. Something I should do for safety since I've never marinated. Okay. We're gonna like extra seal this. No, we can do that. Shoot. Alright. I'm gonna give this bag like 3 seals on the bottom. And we can make sure it stays nice and tightly sealed. Okay, so now it's 2, pull it out a little bit further, hit it again, chug some water because I'm very dehydrated. I haven't even started drinking yet, I'm trying to stay somewhat sober for guacamole. That's a lie, I've just been too busy. Okay, so let's eyeball, what do you think? I think that would probably be good. Oh, that's right, we gotta create the next bag seal, then we slice. We have to use the marinate button this time too. Okay, slice the bag off, and walk for later. Okay, now.
That's a lot of bag.
Well, all the seal now, it's only marinate.
Yeah.
I wanna make sure there's plenty of room. You gotta leave some room up top to, do the rest. Okay, I may require your hands here for a minute.
Okay.
In just a second. I just want to really get that nice and coated a bit more with hands. And I'll have you maybe hold the bag or something while I kind of load it as much in there. And then I'll get out of the bag and use a spoon to get the rest of the marinade.
Easy, holding the bag like usual.
Hey, look at me though, remembering the camera.
What?
I know. Well, I was so mad at myself in that one video.
Okay, these bags can't really fold them open or roll them open,
Right. I just want to make sure I'm good and coated on everything in here. Okay. I don't know how you want to...
Where do you want me?
I don't know. What do you think?
Okay, let's move this fork out of the way.
I need that...
What do you need the fork for?
Well, I guess I don't. I gotta get a spoon to get the rest of the marinade. Jack! Might have been licking the rest of the elote.
Is this good?
I think so. Yeah.
And then I can always shuffle it down.
I'm just trying to avoid that. Don't move it when I'm... No, your fingers are too fucking close, dude. I'm gonna drip raw chicken all over you.
Maybe smaller handfuls?
Take forever. I'll just wipe down the lip before we...
Seal it?
Yeah, can you shake that down?
Oh, okay.
That's okay, I'm not rushing.
All right, there you go.
I may still need you for just a second longer. That was a mistake, I should take it off. Now, they're both shut off now. Just... Okay, now get a spoon. good. You can let go. Alright, put the thing back over. Okay, I definitely made this way bigger than I needed it to be, but that's okay. We can adjust. I'm gonna use these scissors since this has raw poultry in it. So I'm still getting the hang of, you know, gauging how big to make some of these bags sometimes. I'm gonna try and clean these edges off a little bit. And then I just realized I probably actually did cut this down a bit more than I really wanted to, because I did want to multi-seal this. Shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, hey Mary, I'm gonna need you.
Alright, hold on. Back up the phone. Alright, what you need?
So, see the marinade button? Mm-hmm. And you should push that when I tell you I'm ready.
Okay.
Can you stand flat with the camera though? So, like, yeah, I don't know if I can see it well or not, but. Okay, hit it. Stop. Hit it. Yeah. Not even open the thing. I cut this fucking shit. Should not cut it down. I should just went with it. Ah. Yeah, I fucked up.
Make another bag?
No, because I'm gonna lose too much marinade. Okay, no, let it go. Don't do anything I don't ask you to, please. And then hit the marinade button. Push down on that. Hit the button again. Be ready to hit the marinade, okay? As soon as I get it going, you hit the marinade.
Okay.
Go. Very nice. Okay, let's try that. I think that button is actually for that. I think that's all I needed to do.
Welcome to the Alexa Prize, a university competition.
Echo! Go home! No, fuck. Shit. That's the part of the problem. Again, cut the bag too fucking short. I wasn't able to, because I missed it by a fucking hair. Oh shit. Hit the power button. Hit that blank button next to seal. No. Other one.
This one?
Yeah. And then, I got it. This should get it. There we go. No, I appreciate your help, but
Suggestion.
I gotta make a new bag.
Well, make a new bag, but just put that bag inside the other bag.
But, that wouldn't work. That would cause all kinds of likely cause other problems we don't want to deal with. Yeah, that's just not fucking. Okay. Set this somewhere careful. Alright, now, one seal.
If you manage to cut straight all the way across, it would help.
No, it would not. I've dealt with this a lot more than you have. That would not fix the problem. You have to leave a good amount of space. Because it's also where it's wet on the edges. It doesn't like that, because it can't quite grasp itself correctly. Wait, oh, we did seal, okay.
Aww.
Damn, I can't believe it's getting me. That's probably enough for the meat and stuff. Let's leave some extra room. And we'll cut there. Oh, we don't need to create a seal for the next bag, right?
Aww.
Trust me, buddy, I feel your pain right now.
You cannot have any chicky though. If you already hurled once today.
Spectacularly.
Alright, come on.
Nope.
Oh, you need me?
Yeah, somebody's got to hold and somebody's got to pour. What do you want to do?
I'll hold. Because if I miss pouring, then...
It's easier for you to clean up. Let's, here, like, bring it down flat. I want to kind of insert this, basically. You follow what I'm saying? So then I can kind of turn it upside down and just dump straight in, squeeze it all in. Okay, I'm good. Let's turn it back up. So much marinade wasted. At least the chicken's all still nice and covered.
Yeah.
Let me clean that bit out, but I just that little touch of a mess I made. And we didn't show that beautifully on camera, but hey, they could see it well enough. Okay, this has a lot more room to do the job. So let's try this again. And I may want to triple seal this too, so let's go pretty deep in the first time. Keep it moist. I think I can. That's looking a lot more like what it's supposed to. It's actually sucking stuff out. Yeah, that'd be devastating. Yeah, this is working now. That's all it was we just did not have enough leeway. Theoretically. I don't know, I've never done a voice seal. I don't know if it's supposed to take this long. No, it's not me, but... I didn't hit them. I don't know why it goes back to dry automatically. Alright, let's try this again. Shit. It's not moist. Oh, okay. It just worried me because I don't know how y'all can see that, but like it just started sucking moisture up like crazy. I was like, oh my god!
Unfortunately, I hope I was in the I was curious. I'm sorry. I love you.
I love you too. I'm just tired and I need a drink.
Are you sure you want to still do guacamole tonight?
We kind of have to. I don't want to now, but...
I don't like your seal.
You know what? I think it's just going to be the one. Oh, there we go. Double seal. Okay. Double seal should be fine. Yeah, because what? It's already 10:30. Jesus. We just got to make sure we keep it to a 40.
I will have no problem with that.
Yeah. You say that.
You're Mr. But we can't let it leave us defeated!
Alright, there you go. There's our chicken tikka marinade. That'll hopefully be awesome tomorrow.
I'm sure it will.
Why is that wet? It's not. It just feels wet. Okay. Now I just gotta figure out some fucking place to put it.
Fixing the card to remind me to grab the yellow bit.
Not much room for that. Alright, that's it till tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so we marinated our chicken overnight. We'll look at that in a minute. We will get the chicken tikka going pretty soon, but I'm like an hour behind where I wanted to start today, so we gotta get hustling. First things first, we're gonna get the rice going because I'm not exactly sure how long this will take. So we're gonna make some basmati rice. I'm gonna kind of follow a slight recipe, but I'm also gonna kind of do my own thing. We're going to make it in the rice cooker because honestly, that's just the easier way to do it. So let me get that up just real quick because they did have a little bit of measurements to play with here. It was one of those that was a real pain to... All right, for every 1 cup of rice, it's a certain amount of water, tablespoon of oil, and a teaspoon of salt, kosher salt. Now I had a note. Where did I get that note? Here. Okay, it depends. How much water depends on what kind you're working with. So, white basmati rice. If you use aged long grain basmati rice. Oh wait, do they have a thing? No, they're just telling you how to do it in the pot. Stove, microwave. I don't know if it's aged, but it's definitely long grain. Okay. Made in India or Pakistan. Where's this made? I think this is made in America. Well, it says a product of Pakistan. Okay, so we want 2 cups of water per 1 cup of rice. Okay, we're gonna do it in the rice cooker. Let me just get the thing. Also, my allergies have been fairly stable today, but we got a ton. I don't know if I can really show you, but we got a ton of that smoke coming in from those Canadian wildfires. And that's what's been driving my eyes crazy lately, but today it is like massive warnings everywhere and it's just nuts out there. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go a little bit more with rice cooker styling on this. So let's just get the basmati open. We'll figure this out one way or another. Really? Okay. Guess I can bring this down a little bit for you. All right, not super sealed. Interesting. All right. Okay, I'm doing this very poorly. Poorly, because I'm pouring. 1 cup. 2 cups, roughly. Alright, we'll just set this aside. We'll deal with that later. Yeah, like it's trash day, and normally I would have all the trash out if you're seeing a mess back there. But Mary, because my asthma and my allergies really reacting to this, Mary's being kind enough to be responsible for most of the trash work tonight. Okay, so let's give this a little rinse off. Take some of the starch off. A little swirl around action. Strain, strain, strain. Drain, drain, drain.
Can I bring my water, dude?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I had to move it out of my way. It's over behind your laptop.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Use a clean paper towel, push all that back down.
Hey, y'all.
Howdy. Yeah, let's get some water in this puppy. Just a little extra. What now?
Does the hay show up on camera?
I don't know if, oh no, I haven't filmed it or anything, so tablespoon of oil any kind. We're just gonna eyeball that. So there's some olive oil going in. And about a teaspoon of kosher salt. Which is you. Yeah. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some cumin seed in to start. We'll mix some in later with some cilantro too, but I want to get some of that cumin. It's about half a teaspoon. I just want to get some of that flavor in there. Just kind of swirl that around a little bit. Okay, and then to the rice cooker. And I know you don't really need to see this. I'm hitting power, and I'm hitting white rice. We're gonna let that puppy do its thing. Okay, so there is the rice until it's done. Okay, that's a good sound. I was a little worried. Okay, next up, let me bring this down. We have a little bit of vegetable prep. Not a lot. It's a couple of onions and some garlic. Oh, I forgot to peel the garlic. Oh, that may take a minute. Shit. I usually do that off camera because I'm not great at it, and it sometimes is a real pain in my tuchus. But we're gonna have to mince some too, so I'm gonna prepare a little extra just because I'm gonna throw it through the mincer. Also, this does call for fresh ginger, but as you saw, I kind of ran through mine last night. I didn't want to go out on this stuff, so I'm using it as an excuse to, this time only, you know I'm all about fresh ingredients, but today we are actually going to translate that with ground ginger, which is definitely more potent than fresh, so I will tell you what I learned the apparent equivalents are when we get there. But this does call for, I believe, a tablespoon and a half. We're almost recreating the marinade, basically. Interesting. Come on. All right. Shoot, a little bit of skin paper left here. Right on the edge, huh? All right, got that one. Am I on camera? Yeah, you can kind of see what I'm doing. Not that you need to, because again, I gotta learn that knife smash techniques real chefs use. Oh boy. Just bring my little hand fan over here too so I don't die. I know the whole shaking thing, I should just be doing that. Ah, Christ. This one started like it was gonna be real easy. And now it's like, nah. We won't need to struggle. The struggle is real. Okay. Ooh, almost dropped it. That would be unfortunate. As we all did. If I'm going to drop it, I want to drop it on the first peel, not the last. We'll see about doing these other couple cloves here. Unless they get really tricky. Ooh, that's got some little rot on it. I'll have to take care of the rot. All right, see if we get one more. Maybe. Yeah. Almost got it. Well, maybe not as almost as I thought. You got some stubborn bits now, huh? Okay. Here we go. There we go. One more little spot here. I believe that does it. Groovy. Okay. So the garlic is ready, other than a little work off the edges. Now I'm gonna get my knife. Okay, so this calls for, I believe, 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic. Yep, 1.5 tablespoons minced garlic, and 2 small onions or 1 large onion, finely diced. So I think I'm gonna, it's not quite, I wouldn't 100% call this a large onion, but it's pretty close. So we're gonna go with one of those, and we're gonna finely dice it. It's about time. That's what they mean, right? Actually, Echo, what type of onion is mostly used in Indian food?
From CookingDocs.com. Shallots are an excellent choice for Indian cooking because they have a more delicate flavor than regular onions, which can sometimes be too strong. If you'd like another answer, just say, Echo, next.
Echo, next.
From itslife.in. Shallots or sambar onion are small onions widely used in South India to make sambar, curry.
I don't know what that is. Echo, next.
From exportersindia.com. Being one of the basic food ingredients, the red onion is used for preparing numerous Indian and international cuisines.
Okay, well that is interesting. So, it's also interesting to me because I swear I had this idea for something I was thinking about playing with. And I thought I'd get some onion for it, and I thought, maybe I'll get shallot. So that's kind of cool that I was on the right mental pathway. At least it's cool to me. This is so real to me, man. Alright, we're almost ready to get rocking here. Come off over there, did you? Not quite. Alright, there we go. Leave that open for a minute. Okay. Had my eyes down in it already. Alright, we will try to dice this a little bit finer too than we did, the other stuff for the marinade. Or for the chili, I guess. Because I know I was talking about that chili. Which, by the way, in case I forget to mention it, you may have noticed in that video, I fucked up and used way too much of the chocolate, hence the bitter notes we were getting. Also because I'm trying to get a little bit finer, I am doing a not smart onion chopping technique, but I'm paying very close attention to my thumb as I do this. Going a little bit slower. And we may actually rock the knife through this just to really fine chop. I remember stop putting my face down in the onion vapors.
So you're gonna rock the knife all night and part of every day?
Yes, and did you say part of every day?
Yes, I did.
Nice reference, Mary. Oh, my eye is now officially watering like crazy, though. Oh, shit. Like bad watering. Hold on. Now, in all fairness, this is also partially because my allergies are already going nuts in my eyes from all this fucking smoke. Oh, just a little easier to get aggravated. But since I am doing fine knife work, I would rather do that with both eyes open. And hopefully with our eyes wide open. It's gonna be a little onion light too, because this is, I would definitely say this is a little bit more of a medium onion than a large onion. Also, I really need to sharpen my knives. I also need to get better knives. I mean, since I'm doing all this stuff real.
Also need a better kitchen.
Well, no, actually our kitchen's pretty good. Especially if we get around to adding the extra counter space we've been thinking about. Buying like a rolling cart thing, people, in case you're wondering at home. I think we kind of found something that might work. It won't be exactly the right color, but it'll be pretty close. We could always restain it if we wanted. Okay. Alright, I'll leave that open because we're gonna... Alright, let's very carefully try to work through this some, make it a little bit more of a fine dice. And try not to launch all this onion everywhere. But there's a lot of onion on this cutting board though, so I have to go a little bit slow so I don't launch it all over the place, basically. Just like with everything else, when it's big and chunky, you gotta go slow. As it gets a little finer, you can get a little faster. Oh, I didn't tell the, it's like, what's today? June 28, 2023. You know, I started at about 6:23, if it gives you any idea where we're at. But after this, everything gets going, so should be in pretty good shape. Honestly, this might, since I wanted it fine, I probably should have just thrown this in the fucking food processor.
Probably.
That's right, I've almost got it now. Oops, whoops.
Because we need a bigger cutting board.
Yeah, that probably helps too. I'm gonna have to probably invest into a nice wooden one and really take care of it. Just like the cast iron I keep saying I'm gonna get into doing. Alright. I mean, these are gonna cook down and stew down, so I think we can call it there. I'm just trying to make myself a little room to prep my garlic. And then we'll start browning the chicken. And just like last time, I will be cutting these down a little bit. I just want to do the cleaning work first. Gotta have our systems in place. I've been learning some interesting things. And I can't really talk about it on camera because it gives away too much. Not as far as I could tell. Come on. Also, I just realized something else I should probably do. Okay, you're in your outdoor stuff. Are you actually going out in this shit?
Oh, I need to go bring cans around and I need to go check on my plants and stuff.
That's right. I forgot you had said you were going to do the watering at least, which makes sense. I was just worried for you.
I'm still wearing an N95 mask.
Also, I'm keeping the... Anywhere that doesn't have good windows, I'm trying to keep the doors a little more closed. In case it's seeping in a bit.
Are you more interested in Daddy now?
Mm-hmm. Daddy's cooking. Daddy drops stuff. I gets foods. I'm just moving these off the cutting board so it'll be easier to throw my onions in when the time comes. Okay. Alright. Okay, now I believe that is all our vegetable prep because I've already got a bunch of cilantro done that we'll just use. Okay. So
I like the fresh Napoleon.
let's go ahead and mix before we start the chicken. Let's go ahead and mix up our spices and such. So let me take a look at what we do here. So the first thing we're going to end up doing is the oil and the chicken. We're going to put those away to stay warm. Then we're going to melt butter with the onions. Okay, then we're going to add the garlic and the ginger. So I'm going to move the ginger to the next step. So the garlic will be its own thing. Okay, so then we're going to add all that. Except the chili powders. So that's the cashew. Okay, so the garam masala, cumin, turmeric, and coriander. Plus what I'm going to do for the ginger. Okay, so let's put that together.
So you're gonna be a daddy's boy right now, huh?
So, okay. Hi, Napoleon. Yeah, be careful there, buddy. Okay, I need some room. Alright. Alright, so, garam masala, 1.5 teaspoons. Where's my half teaspoon? Is that my half? That's my half. Let's get a little cleaning tape, towel. Alright, 1.5 of the garam masala, which just smells so good. So I'm going to do 3 of these since this is the half spoon. 1. 2. This stuff just immediately smells like Indian food and I love it. 3. Yeah, Mary's doing the... She did not have a verbal reaction because she was doing like the cartoon floating on the cloud of deliciousness wafting trail, yeah. All right, then I needed 1.5 teaspoons of the ground cumin. I'm sorry, I'm fucking up. I'm calling it the wrong thing. Oh, shit. Oh, good. Okay. We still got all the settings right? Yeah, good. Ground cumin. You gotta pronounce things correctly. The chefs will get mad.
I'm pretty sure it's cumin.
Not in my kitchen. Because in my kitchen, you're going to be coming all over the ground. That's how good it is.
Uh-huh.
We also keep things family friendly around here. Uh-oh.
One of these things is not like the
One of those
other.
is a bold-faced lie. Just kind of eyeballing it because I'm at the bottom of this thing.
And I'm pretty sure we have another thing.
Oh yeah, no, we do, but I mean that was like pretty much right what I needed out of there, so I was just trying to not open the new one just yet, if I could avoid it. What did I do with the fucking paper towel I was using for this?
Don't know.
What the fuck?
Did you put your knife on there?
No, I mean, I literally just had it to wipe this and I don't know what happened.
I don't know. I did not take it.
No, I know, but
I think it's on the floor here. I see a paper towel like standing.
Oh, it fell behind between the things. Okay, that's understandable. Okay. All right, so we got the garam masala, we got the ground cumin. Then we need a teaspoon of turmeric. A teaspoon? That's the teaspoon. Oh shit! Like I didn't put the lid back on the cumin, but it's because it's dead. We got our teaspoon of turmeric. We're gonna do a teaspoon of the ground. A teaspoon? Yeah, of the ground coriander. Thought I lost the damn towel again. And then, because I am doing it slightly differently, we're also going to put the ginger, the grated ginger in here. Okay, we got a teaspoon of ground coriander. All right. So, this asks for, if you're doing freshly grated ginger, it's a tablespoon. So if I'm going to do a tablespoon of fresh, apparently you want to go a quarter of that. I'm going to confirm that. I think that's right. Yeah, for every quarter teaspoon of ground, you'd use a oh, no, okay. So a tablespoon of fresh grated ginger, we should use a quarter of a teaspoon of fresh grated ginger. Okay. Heard, chef. I may go a little heavy with it, though. Yeah, it still smells good. Because we love ginger. Marianne's okay, but we're more Alright, I'll give that a little mix up here and just... Oh, here, fuck it. Let's, yeah. Let's go ahead and give that a little mix up. So when I pour it, it just more evenly distributes. All right, now we need to make a different dried thing. I gotta go back to finding my recipe. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna put in the dry spices for 20 seconds, and we're gonna put in the tomato chili, the tomato puree. We'll measure that out in a second. We're gonna measure the chili powders and the salt. Okay. So I need another little thing. Teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of red chili, teaspoon of kashmir. Okay, so we have a teaspoon there, and get another thing for mixing. Yeah, I'll know the difference. All right. Teaspoon of salt. I think the rice is starting to cook. It's starting to smell good. Teaspoon of regular chili powder. That's right. I'll try to go a little light on the chili powders for Mary's sake. Okay. And then a teaspoon of the Kashmiri. And we'll give that a little mix too. All right. Almost there, boys and girls. And as you know, a lot of this stuff would probably go a lot faster if I was more familiar with what I'm doing. So right, so we got those dry mixes, we got the garlic, onions ready to go. I want to get the tomato puree measured out, and then I think we're ready to start browning the chicken. Okay, so I need, 14 ounces of tomato puree. I got a 28 ounce can. Can opener. There we go. Come on, man. Stop. Pop goes the can lid. I guess we're using this puppy again. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Did I not actually pop the top all the way? I think I got like one little spot that's not fucking cut. Shit. Hi, y'all. Such a pain in the ass. I would really like to get this going. I feel like I'm falling so far behind. And Mary and I have other YouTube stuff we have to do today too. There, I think I got it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Seriously, there's like one little fucking like strand here that... There we go. Fuck. Just trying not to cut myself, you know? Yeah. All right, measure out 14 ounces. That's just about perfect. Deal with the leftovers later. Okay. So now I do believe we have everything ready to roll, and then we'll start browning the chicken. We haven't measured the 1 1/4 cups of heavy cream, but we'll get to that. It comes in late, it's pretty easy to deal with. And we haven't done with a teaspoon of brown sugar. So I'm gonna set a teaspoon out. So I'll be ready. Excited I get to open that brown sugar again for another teaspoon. Yeah, if I'm gonna start using just little bits of brown sugar here and there, I am gonna need to get it in its own container because I can only reseal this so much. Also, I'm pretty sure there is a leak in this because it was like super tightly sealed. And now it's like not. I don't know if what I just said really made sense, but whatever. I'm just trying to save this from spilling out while I'm waiting to get other stuff done. Hopefully that does the trick there. And let's get a 1 1/4 out for the cream, that way I'll remember what I'm doing when the time comes. Okay. Let's remove some of these out of the way here. I just had a little extra cleanup rags because I really need to clean the counter down. Like thorough clean. It's been a minute. All right. So. Here we go. How much is it? 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. All right. We're gonna heat oil in a large skillet over medium-high. We're gonna use vegetable oil for this. Medium-high heat. What did I say, 2 tablespoons? I guess I'll measure that out too. Shit, fuck it. Why not? I can get one that was not on a room so I can get to it easier, but that's fine. Might be a little hard to measure out of a bigger jug like this, but at least this thing is pretty empty. So. One. And two. And that side. Go ahead and get the chicken out. I'm probably going to change the camera angle slightly. As you can see, we got our chicken here. And we're going to be browning, so just one pair to drop chicken in, one pair to actually cook with. Let me figure out what I'm doing here. I have limited my space accidentally, so let me reorganize slightly. This can go there, that's fine. I'll put this somewhere when I figure it out, see if we can get away with not needing my fan for a minute. So I can kind of set the onions more off to the side, give myself some room to work here. Get that oil is spread out. Right, I want the chicken over here. My tools can go elsewhere. All right. Pop that open, and hope I can get it kind of sitting bowl style. Actually, you know what I'll do? I know what to do. And if we're lucky, we won't even dirty a dish doing it. This will help it sit up. Might dirty a dish though. Okay. Hey Jack, you getting Daddy's booze bowl? Now this says to, brown your chicken about 3 minutes per side, but that depends on how thick it's cut. So we're gonna try and keep our eyes on this. And we're gonna put it on a plate as we're done, put it somewhere to warm, then we'll start building the sauce. All right, looks like the rice has got about 8 minutes, so it's definitely gonna be ready ahead of time. Okay, that is ready to go. Says try not to crowd your pan. Oh, it smells good. Echo, set timer, 3 minutes.
79.
I have to work in batches. Especially because these did not come out as proper chunks, so. All right, we're gonna call that as our first round. Oh, that smells really good. That smells so good. Woo. But I also have a timer. A timer helps me just kind of keep some idea, because I'm not the best at gauging time on my own. I'm also not the best at gauging when my chicken is browned. Okay, I think I'm ruining this. Fuck me. Watch me just ruin this whole dish at this stage. Yeah, you are going to want some, I would use stainless steel or something, because you are going to want some bits in the bottom of your pan. You're going to end up scraping those up later. Make a little fond. Yeah, I don't understand where this is chicken thighs. It's like it's like melting apart. I think where I fucking marinated all night, man. I'm gonna work it, see what happens. Now this will end up going back in too, so you know, for more cooking later. So if it's not all the way to temp, that's gonna be okay. It's gonna have plenty of time to get there. I tried to put some of the smaller bits out further to the side of the pan. Echo dismiss. Echo dismiss. Alright, well, this is the part where I'm just nervous about if I fucked it up or not. Like, I feel like that one's probably done. As we learned when I was cutting it up last night, I probably made a mistake by cutting some of this so tiny. Good. That one good. Let's flip this one back over, give it a second. Let's get this guy more in the center on the heat a little bit. Good. That goes good. That goes good. Let's get these little fellers out. Yep. Yep. All right. Yep, that one's good. You know, all the little minced garlic and stuff on the pan is nice. Yep, that guy's good. That guy's good. Oh shit, something just went flying. And this guy is now good. Okay, I think that's all other stuff. We'll work on tinting that in a minute, but now let's get some more chicken in the pan. Okay. Work on putting some where it's starting to burn a little bit, so it'll help re-grease it so we don't get too much burnt in there. Wow, starting to hear an alarm, and I was like, uh-oh, but that was the rice. So we'll get in there and fluff that rice and check it in just a second. We get the chicken in first, the more important part. These are separate pieces, aren't they? Yep. I know, there's like no method to my madness. I'm like, let me just get it all in there and then I'll figure it out. When I can actually see what's happening in the pan. Almost got it all in here. I mean, I'm definitely overcrowding a bit, but we'll work with that. Alright, I made that dirty anyway, so alright, let's see what we can work with here. Kind of spread some stuff out here. Okay. Echo, set timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
You know, I'm gonna fluff my rice. Hopefully it's good. Can you see? No, let's bring it over. I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but that looks pretty good. Okay. So I'm gonna work some more cumin seed in there. I'm gonna eyeball it. And then I'm going to get some cilantro to throw in there. If I can find it. Here it is. Not a lot. Optional. Use the rest of that for this dish. And I want to fluff that through, and then we'll come back to the chicken. Okay, I'm gonna let that. Oh, it's very sticky. I did not do a great job. Then start turning all my chicken. So many tiny pieces. In the future, Eric, please do not do this many tiny fucking pieces. Might want to consider bringing up the ventilation fan at this point. Sorry, I'm so focused on the job, I'm shutting up a bit. Turn it over. Thank you. Echo, dismiss. Yeah, that rice is done way too soon. I fucked up on that. Let's move the heat. Disperse the heat slightly different. All right, I gotta get the rice into something now so it doesn't doesn't overcook in there. Shit. All right. I think I should have probably trusted the process and not added a whole bunch of extra water. Who is it? Just kidding, I don't know if you can hear that. The washing machine is rattling the doors. Almost sounded like somebody was knocking. Okay. We get. Nope. Okay. Off. There is the rice. We're gonna leave it there for a minute because I think most of this chicken is probably about done. Some of it might still need a second. Some of the further out, bigger pieces I was working with. Okay, wish I'd had a chance to look stuff over because we need to get moving on to the next part. I should have got the butter out already. Yeah, I think all these small bits are fine. I think all of it's fine now, honestly. I will say some of these parts I'm a little more. I think these are good. Yep, that's good. These are good. That's good. I feel like this guy could use a little bit more on the main heat there. Maybe this guy too. Okay, I'm gonna give those just a second while I grab butter. Oh shit, I'm very unprepared for the butter. I forgot I gotta take out a new stick from the back. Fuck shit. Okay. 2 tablespoons of butter. All right. Melt the butter in the pan. Fry the onions still soft. 3 minutes. Okay. Come on, fucker. Got that ready. These guys can come out. Make sure we don't leave any, as best we can, we find whatever little bits of chicken are left. That's all fine. I'm gonna sit this in the oven. Oven is off, just to kind of keep it warm. Might do the same with the rice. Rice, where'd you go? Okay. Fit comfortably. They will not fit comfortably, so I'm not doing the same with the rice. Okay. Butter in. Get that butter melted. Then we'll work the onions for a bit. Scrape up some of this fond a little bit. Trying to use it to get some more kind of fat all over the pan. Come on, butter. You're almost melty. Let's get a little bit more. Screw it. At this point, we're putting the onions in. And we'll scrape up brown bits as we go. Let go. Set timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, 39.
I'm gonna bring that heat down to medium for a minute because I feel like it's starting to burn. We should be able to deglaze a lot more once the tomato puree goes in. Also trying to get the onions coated in all the fat. Fuck, forgot the garlic is coming up. Onions are really helping with the deglazing though now. They're starting to sweat, we're getting more moisture in there. Love it. Okay. Just getting ready for the garlic. What do I do with the garlic press? Now, I'm obviously not going to be super scientific with my garlic today. This looks good. Smells fantastic. How are we doing? Alright, I'm gonna get ready to start working garlic. So I'm gonna kind of mound my onions in the middle so I can drop, since the garlic takes a minute and we don't want to burn it. I guess it is one of the nice things about working with the garlic ahead of time. Should also move this butter out of the way before it gets super melted on everything. Echo dismiss. Come on. Come on. You got this. Let's see, that's like kind of half a tablespoon right there. If I keep on. No. Nope, shit, okay. Maybe, yep. Getting there. That is definitely one problem with this method. Echo, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
I'm just gonna go with that. Make the garlic up, stir it through. Oh yeah, there we go. Fragrant. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get this mixture in. 20 seconds. Stir that around. Let it toast. Fragrant. Be ready with your tomato puree. We'll bring the heat back up a little bit. We'll get it all the way to medium high again in a second. Okay, and it's good on toasting that. So let's get tomato paste in the pan. Shit. Echo dismiss. I guess tomato puree. I may have been saying tomato paste, but it is puree. Try to get everything with that so it doesn't melt, or burn, I mean. Thought this might be a little bit saucier. Let's go ahead, as soon as we kind of get everything calmed down. Ooh, smells good. Okay. Try to scrape the sides down a little bit. All right, let's get the chili powders in. Mix that around. All right. Yeah, I have too big of a pan here. That may be a problem. Oh, it smells fantastic though. All right. Echo, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Bring the heat down, we want it simmering. This being a tomato product, I'm just gonna put that on low, especially since I have such a small, or have such a big pan. Here, let me deal with this butter too, let me get this out of the way. It doesn't over melt next to all the heat. Okay. All right, we're gonna stir occasionally, let it thicken until it becomes a deep brown red color. Oh, shit. Whew. Okay. Doing okay? We're doing okay. Oh shit, where's the brown sugar? Wait, did I need to get the brown sugar in now? Where does the brown sugar go in? What? Oh no, the sugar goes in when the cream goes in, okay. Whew, okay, I got a little paranoid there. We're on our way. In the meantime, I'm gonna test that rice. Oh. Give me a little taster here. I mean, it's rice. I'm sure it's fine. I can already tell it's not as good as real stuff, but it's not bad. It's definitely something I can improve, but it's not bad. Let's give this a stir. Kind of use this opportunity to scrape the bottom a little bit more too. Well, you got the acidity from the tomato in there. It should really deglaze nicely. Just trying to flatten it out for more even cooking. I mean, it's starting to look like Indian food, which is a good thing. Okay, so what's gonna come next? Basically, once we get it to that deep brown red, we wanna put in the heavy cream and the sugar, and then we'll add in the chicken and all the juices and do an additional 8 to 10 minutes. We can pour in some water to thin it if we need. And then we're gonna garnish with cilantro and serve over the rice. Okay. Oh boy. So since I have this so thinned out, I think it's gonna be closer to the 10 minutes instead of the 15, is my thought process. May actually bring the heat up a little bit too, just because when I restir it, it's taking a little long to get going. And I guess in the meantime, I can start working on cleaning up back here. Can you see what I'm doing? So give you some entertainment? Yeah, okay, cool. We'll get to that when you can get to it, I guess. Something's in my eye. Oh shit. Get my ring off, but what's wrong with catching? But that's a lot of rice I need to scrape off. Do more of that into the trash. Ready? We might still need this long. Thumbs up back there. Let's give this puppy another stir. Oh yeah, it's starting to smell real good now. So I am using my I think this is a 5-quart pan. I definitely could have done this in the 3.5-quart pan. I think that would have been smarter. But also, it would have taken the chicken longer, but still I think that would have been more worth it. And it's been almost 7 minutes already, so we might actually let it go a little bit longer. The problem is I'm not really getting that simmer. Bring the heat up some. I'm gonna go ahead and get our cream ready. It may take a second to open. And again, it might not take a second to open, so okay. After that, a teaspoon of brown sugar. I mean, a 1.25 cups, my bad. Okay. Good, there's some simmer coming back. It does have a nice color. Now usually chicken tikka is a little more yellowish, beigeish, but I think once we get the cream in there, that's really gonna make the difference. So how are we doing? We're about 2 more minutes on that. Moisturize my hands. What time are we at? We were at 7:36, so yeah, so by the time we're done eating and cleaning up, it's gonna be about 8:30. We're gonna have to do the guacamole at 9:30. I gotta get the trailers. I'm actually showering tonight though. I always put the trailers off. I really want to sit down and relax with her some tonight. Because I've been doing a lot of cooking the last few days and we're backing up on stuff, and we got a pay-per-view coming up this weekend. You know, on Peacock, so it's already paid for, so we shall view it. Because it's technically not a pay-per-view, because we just pay and then we view. We don't pay per view. Ha ha ha. Let's give it another little stir. See how that color's coming along. Starting to look pretty good. Now, let's see. Stir the cream and the sugar through the sauce, add the chicken back in, cook for an additional 8 to 10. Until it's thick and bubbling. So I guess we want to bring that heat back up. And go ahead and get it back up to medium. Echo, dismiss. Echo, set timer, 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
I don't know if you can hear, but this is wheezing. It's whistling and wheezing a bit. I'm gonna move my camera point of view back over. Yeah, I want to let this go a little bit longer. I may not let it go the whole 5 minutes, I just definitely want to let it go longer. It's kind of at this point got that chili chicken vibe, which I think is kind of an American Indian creation. I could be wrong on that. I have no source for that. It's just my own semi-educated guess. Hello, citizen of Trump. Hello, employee of Trumaville Nuclear Facilities.
Hey.
Seen any giant mutant rats lately? We're almost to the last stage. The rice cooked up a lot sooner than I thought.
Good.
We're just about to put in the cream, the sugar, and I mean, I was going to take care of that, but if you're ready to do it, I guess. Sorry. Appreciate it, though. And we're going to dump the cream, the sugar, and the chicken in here, and then it'll do about 8 to 10 minutes, and it'll be ready.
Cool.
So we could give it upwards of another 3 minutes. So I'm going to give it one more stir.
Is this peanut butter empty?
Yeah, there's not enough to salvage in there. The like 18 bottles I bought.
Did you keep the day you bought it?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know if I bought it. Nobody's home to check for me. I'll just buy a new bottle. Okay.
Are you trying to out-bang me?
Yeah. I do the banging in this relationship.
Are you saying you're a you-bangy?
What?
Nothing.
I didn't get it. Sorry.
Good.
But she bangs. She bangs. All right, there's about 2 minutes left on the clock. I'm gonna call it. Let's start putting in the cream. If I can be a man and open it. Oh my God, there we go. Heavy cream doesn't want to start. There we go.
Pepper, there's dead too, it looks like.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Anything else hiding?
Behind moving. I mean, I got a few water bottles over here. I don't need rinsing, but it's my bouquet. It's my B-O-O-T-Y.
Oh my. Oh my.
And quarter cup. Ooh. I poured a little heavy since I lost more than I expected to the thing. Let's get our brown sugar. After I get this brown sugar in, Mary, I need to get in the oven unfettered, so if you can hold just a second.
Okay, let me move the chocolate out.
I just need to get the chicken out of there. I've been keeping it warm in there.
Ah.
Okay, please don't spill everywhere. Thank you. Okay. All right, you're good. Thank you. Let's go ahead and stir this in. Once we kind of get this blended, we'll get the chicken in. Oh yeah, this is looking more. Echo dismiss. Echo dismiss. Scrape down some of the sides here. I mean, that's starting to really look like chicken tikka. Okay, so now let's just carefully kind of get the chicken in and all the pan drippings. go back in. And mix this up. Well, now I feel like I used the correct size pan. Try to get all the chicken coated. And we're gonna bring that heat back up to medium. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it back up to medium heat, or medium high. And let's try to distribute everything in the pan. And say echo, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
You know, we might have some actual chicken tikka masala working here. And I bought a pint of heavy cream, which should be 16 ounces, and fluid ounces. I would have assumed I could get 2 cups out of there. I could not. That might have gotten us a cup and a half, just FYI. Actually, what am I missing? All right, it's about time to start giving some thought to plating. We are going to probably mix that up every once in a while. I'll figure out here. All right. Oh, shit. Okay. A little bit of brown sugar down. All right, let's see. I could probably give that one more good sealing. So we'll deal with that in a little bit. Okay. Alright, I think we are looking good. So yeah, cook additional 8 to 10 minutes so the chicken's cooked through. Sauce is thick and bubbling. Pour in water if need to. Like right now, that's pretty good consistency. Garnish with cilantro or coriander if you want. I do. I love it. And serve. Alright. So, like I said, time to start thinking about plating. Let's see, what will that really show up on? I think for me, the blue. I'm gonna let Mary choose her own plating. Because I'm just really nice like that. Hi, bit. Of course, now I know where to, I guess I can just shove it over here. Can I get the photo for posterity? What? What's the word? Okay, don't need these now. They can fuck right off. Thank you. You were very helpful, Tongs. Appreciated. Thank you, Tongs. All right, 6 minutes. 8 o'clock. Mother fudge sickles. Oh yeah, 'cause I gotta do that. Well, at least we did most of the cleaning as we went, so I don't have too much to clean up. And I don't have to be as big a hurry because Mary's schedule is awkward this week and she doesn't have to go in tomorrow, so I don't have to get the dishes running. I can run them later. So we can run on to other stuff. Whew. Actually, it looks like the smoke has calmed down a bit out there, but it is still really hazy. All right, let's give this another stir. Chicken Tikka, sing the song, doodah, bok bok. I like to be silly. Because I am a silly Billy gumdrop. The fuck does that mean? Smells very, very good. What if we'll stop in 2? We might stop in 2. We might just give it this 8. So we don't have to dilute it any with nasty ass water. Because that is looking fairly thick and bubbly. I wouldn't mind it being a little bit thicker than where it's at, so we'll let it go at least the next, till we hit that 8-minute mark. Now, it looks like this is going to take me about 90 minutes to do. I think if I wasn't doing it for camera, and if I was more experienced, where I could kind of mix things as things are happening elsewhere, I could easily get this down to an hour. Maybe 45, once I really get good at it. It's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Technically about 3 minutes total left if we go the full 10. We give it about 45 seconds, so we hit that 8-minute mark, then we'll give it another stir. We'll stir it up, baby. Nice. Just checking up on things, seeing what's happening. Not a lot. All right, that's almost 8-minute mark. Let's give it another little stir around, see what we think of the consistency. Honestly, yeah, it could be a little thicker. My chicken is turning into pulled chicken, which is kind of cool. That's kind of what I was kind of wanting, honestly. Personally. Because my original plan was to fuck with doing like a pulled chicken style. I'm gonna let it go the full 10. I want that to thicken up a bit more. So I'm kind of getting my wish. At this point, I do wish I had made naan bread, except I'm glad I didn't, because my God, it'd probably be 10 o'clock. This is also why I cannot be a contestant on a cooking game show yet. Not a time-based cooking game show. Creativity cooking-based game show, that I feel like I can, well, I shouldn't say kill it, but I can do real well. Ooh, old-fashioned peach cobbler. We gotta do a peach cobbler because I got a thing I want to try. I want to stew some red pepper and jalapeno into a peach cobbler. I know, maybe a little onion too. I know it sounds weird, but I have a reason. Almost like a peach chutney cobbler. Actually, that's exactly what that would be. All right, we're into the last 30 seconds here. Hi, Napoleon. And 20 seconds. Oh, we're in the 7 seconds. 2 and 1. Heat off. Echo, dismiss. Let's give that one last little stirring through. Dissipate some of the heat. Yeah, man, that consistency and everything looks really nice. Now at this point, you would kind of garnish with the cilantro on top, which I guess I will do. I'll do some, and then I'll try to reserve some for the actual plating. What do you say? Sorry, this is not fresh chopped. It's a little... little wet and sticky. Just like me. Ha! I made it funny. Well, maybe I made it funny. I made it, I think it's funny, but it probably ain't. Okay, well, I guess now we gotta plate some. And call Mary and tell her that we are ready to plate. Hey, yep, starting to make my plate. Okay, bye. Love you. Her phone really cut out, so I wasn't exactly sure what she was saying. Okay. Let's get me a plate, and then let's get some close-ups. What do you say? What do you say, gang? What do you say? All right, let's start with some rice. Now, I don't tend to do as much rice. Mary's more into rice. I mean, there's plenty, though. So... and yeah, it's a little starchy. I think that's part of it. I probably should have rinsed mine out a little bit more before the cook. Plus, I had a lot of pasta for dinner yesterday, so I really should go lighter on the rice than I already am. But I also want to make a really beautiful plate. So what are we gonna do? All right. Did I get the photo I wanted though? I don't know if I got the photo I wanted. That looks awesome. Okay, we'll just keep the camera up because we're gonna want it. And then let's get some chicken tikka masala. That'll make you holla. I think my choice of a blue plate was wise. Just a little bit more. There's plenty. There is plenty. Look at that gorgeousness right there. You doing okay, Smokey?
Yeah. Wear my mask.
Do you like that I called you Smokey? Except I guess I'm the bear. And I don't mean it like that. I meant I'm the Hulu bear. Ain't no point trying to get a sunlight shot because it ain't gonna look that great because it's all gloomy out. Corner shot. That could get me a shot where it's a little less blocked up. Or a little more background, a little more visually interesting. All right, we'll be close-ups. Oh my. Oh, hell yes. Hi, itty bit. We're probably gonna have to move that chair. You're a little too close. Although she's not much into swiping human food, but look at this. Smells good, looks good. And the rice is fine, but it could be better. So I'll work on the rice. Maybe I need to not do it in a rice cooker. Itty bit, that's not a scratching post, honey. But look at that gorgeousness. Yum, yum, gimme some. Okay, a mess. All right, let's just try it with just kind of get a piece of chicken here. Just a little piece of chicken. Oh, it's so tender though. Oh boy. Now, Mary is much more a connoisseur of chicken tikka. And you know how it goes with Mary. It's unlikely that I will blow her mind, at least on my first try. But I'll be very interested to see what she thinks of this. I definitely kept it mild, but the flavors are nice. Oh, Jesus. I really like that. Yeah. I think that's pretty well spot on. Oh, this is not gonna last me very long. We got that tomato, that creamy tomato vibe in there. Like garam masala. The chicken is wonderfully cooked. Super juicy, super tender. It has that right texture where the sauce is not gritty, but you almost think it's gonna be, but it's not. Like it's kind of almost slightly pasty, but in a tasty way. A tasty pasty. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't. I kind of got too excited, forgot the thumbnail. Let's see what we can do. All right, let's turn this game around. Let's get Mary a plate. Just want to try the rice first.
Since this is nice and sticky.
And the rice tends to be one of her favorite parts of Indian food. Keep that in mind.
Flavor's good,
Yeah.
but you're right, it's mushy.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. I thought I kind of got the flavor right with coriander and the cilantro, but yeah, I believe, like I said, that's probably just, I just need to really rinse the starch off a lot more is my guess, and a little less water. Ooh. La la. And I'd say this probably makes 4 heaping portions, at least of the chicken, more of the rice maybe, but. Oh, I thought maybe you would want to just taste just the thing first.
That's true, sorry.
So maybe just grab a fork and get you a little piece or something.
Ooh, that's hot. That's chicken, that's chicken.
That's chicken. Okay, here we go.
Close, but it's not quite there.
Well, that's actually impressive. That's more of a positive for me than I would have expected.
It's, without having like the other stuff side by side, it's hard for me to tell you what exactly it is.
Right, but
there is just a certain flavor that hits you right up front. that is not there.
I bet you they use more garam masala than what's in there, but I also think it kind of builds as you eat it. That was that spice I had you smell that
Right.
has that Indian food spice to it.
Yeah.
And maybe a little more Kashmiri chili because it's not super hot. I did keep it mild for you.
I appreciate that.
Of course. But
It does have a little bit of that sweetness.
I'm not gonna lie, I let them know that this is one of your favorite dishes. And so the real question is not like don't compare it. But are you excited to have this at home and excited that I can make it?
Yes, I'm excited to have it at home. I am excited to also see you improve it.
All right, I'll take it. Oh shit, you're wearing a Horror Night shirt too, I just realized.
Oh, yeah. It's just the next thing in my drawer.
We're Horror Night buddies. All right, I'm gonna go eat.
Hey, I almost smacked Mary in the... Oh, good. You're further back than I thought you were. Taste test time. We're shooting this one well in advance because, you know, Mary's going to be gone, but I want you to have her in some of the video. So we got 5 more items today, 2 of which she's probably skipping, I'm pretty sure. But we'll start with an easy one. New Blue Diamond Almonds, honey butter. That has potential, a nice buttery honey almond.
I'm sitting here going like, would I rather have that in a cashew?
Yeah, but calories, not that almonds are a lot better.
Yeah, but they're more
Crap basket.
nutritionally sound for you at least.
It's a little sore almonds.
Well, yes.
Doing a real good job
Yes,
opening these.
Yes, there are calories, but you also have to look at your overall nutrition.
Those smell really good. Smell
There you
like
go, full of smoke.
honey and butter. Fascinating. Oh. Oh, I found these at Walmart. It's a good thing I rarely go to Walmart because holy shit. They're almost like candied, but not candied. It doesn't have that sticky or sweet, but it's got like that honey worked its way into the nut.
I still got a little bit of salt to it.
Just a hint of salt, but just a little bit of buttery. Oh my god. Oh. This is either the best Blue Diamond almond I've ever had, or it's like way up there. I mean, I think it would depend on what you want. Like if you want a salty almond, this is not going to do it. But if you want kind of a sweet almond, holy shit. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god. We got a high dose. Damn.
Did you guys get any?
No, but you know what would be awesome to do with that? Chop it up and throw it on some cheesecake. Use
Mix
that.
it in with popcorn.
That worked too. But I like the idea of it using that instead of like the candied walnuts on like caramel cheesecake. Oh, Jesus, those are dangerous. Okay. Next up, Cheetos Flamin' Hot Smoky Ghost Pepper Puffs. Mary will be joining me for...
I'm gonna let you go first, and
Honestly though, these are like for mass consumption, so I doubt they're as hot as like real deal peppers. I don't think they can legally sell you like that. Woo! They also have an interesting shape. They're shaped, actually they're kind of shaped like ghost peppers. That's interesting.
oh yeah, they are a pepper shape.
Yeah.
Cool. Now they have a thumbs up and kind of reminds me of one of the little mini games in Sackboy where you have to throw peppers into the critter's mouth.
That's pretty good. There it is. I was gonna say that's pretty good. I wasn't getting any heat. It just hit the back of my throat.
So choose wisely.
You might be able to.
Is there like a broken one in there?
If it is, it's all the way at the bottom. You can just bite one off and toss the rest if you want. If you want to try it. I'm not trying to force you. It's like less, I think that's less spicy than the pineapple chips. But it did hit the back of my throat eventually, and that was unpleasant.
How did that? Look at that. How did that not hit you right away?
I think I know why. Because I'm probably still reeling from my chicken vindaloo for dinner.
Oh God.
I did not consider that. Or I shouldn't say reeling. Actually, these are pretty good. I don't mind these. I don't love them. If I want a Cheetos Puff, I think I'd still rather have a Cheetos Puff. But those aren't bad. Okay. Water break. Hydrate.
No, hydrate.
I was waiting for it. Okay. Flamin' Hot Sweet Carolina Reaper. Yeah, I'm getting the heat from the ghost peppers now.
Yeah, I will not be trying that.
Well, I think it'll be fun. I don't taste any heat. Okay, looks like a regular Cheeto, regular Flamin' Hot Cheeto. There's absolutely no heat on these. I would not have actually let you come through with it. I mean, I don't really think there's a lot of heat here. Maybe a tiny bit more than the ghost pepper. The sweetness is kind of nice in it. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I kind of like this. I think I like this better than the ghost pepper, actually. It's kind of got hot fries, like a sweet version of the hot fries, you know, the crispy fries, chips, things. The Andy Cap hot fries.
Okay.
Those are pretty good. Actually, I think I would go for these.
New home still recovering from the other one.
I'm sorry, hon. I really didn't. It didn't occur, but I didn't. But like, I can definitely get some heat out of those. That's really tasty. Okay, your choice. Which one first?
Let's do the Rice Krispies.
Okay, we're going to. Now you know what we're doing. We're gonna eat a big old bowl of Rice Krispies. You're standing in the middle of the frame, and I keep blocking you. I keep being like. I know how to get you to stop if I want to. I didn't say I wanted to. Oh my god, that's my penis. That's my butt. Rice Krispies marshmallow flavored candy bar. So it looks like kind of a marshmallow candy bar with Rice Krispies in it.
I am very skeptical about this.
Me too. I love me some Rice Krispies treats. There are squares, okay. Like square. You can spare a square. Cheers. Kind of marshmallow up front. It's marshmallowy. I kind of like this, but I have something fun about it, I think. It's like a reverse Rice Krispies treat. Where the treats, you get the Rice Krispies are the real star and the marshmallow through it. This is like it's marshmallow with a little bit of Krispies through it.
I'm still working my way through the heat on the ghost pepper.
I don't love it though. Like I wouldn't be like, oh my god, I must buy a bunch more of these. But I do like it. Like if I wanted candy and it was round, I'd be fine having it.
I could take it or leave it.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of where I'm leaning, I think. So, okay.
It's not great, but it's not terrible either.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect endorsement. All right, one more. And this should be pretty good. So we got one more Mr. Beast bar. I think we've been through all of them. There might be one other one to try. But this is just the original chocolate. We figured we should try the original chocolate. And this only has 4 ingredients. Cane sugar, chocolate liqueur, cocoa butter, and sunflower lecithin. Le Hachiton, product of Peru.
Yeah.
Peru. I got the right one this time. I felt it early.
Yeah.
Do you want the Sha? I'll take the Re. No surprise, that's pretty good. How does it work with a honey butter almond? Pretty well.
I'm not sure about the texture.
And the chocolate? Mm-hmm. I didn't have a problem with it. It's not milk chocolate. So if it's not creamy enough, if that was what your issue is, that might be why.
I like some of the other ones we tried better than this, though.
I think I like the sea salt a little bit better. I definitely like the almond the best so far of his chocolate bars. Probably almond, then D's Nuts, then sea salt, then original chocolate. I think we've only done 4, right?
And then the cookies.
Well, I was just doing the candy bars. The cookies are out of this fucking world for me. All right, well, there you go. That is a taste test. I got some secret meat to play with. See ya. Okay, eye update. I thought we had it under control. The actual conjunctivitis in the eyes seemed to be fine. I'd been off the steroid drops for like a week. I was having some irritation around the eyes, but I assumed that was the benzalkonium chloride that I'm allergic to, that the steroids were counteracting while I was taking them, but I thought, well, it's just gonna be an allergic reaction for a few days. And then that kind of subsided, and I had a couple of days of everything starting to feel almost 100%, and then this eye started acting up again. So it's like, damn it. So I guess we're back at it. I'm doing a little bit more drops. I'm gonna try and get back to an allergist, maybe a different allergist, and see what we can figure out, because I'm not really sure much else has changed unless Mary's just growing something different this year. She changed one litter, but I don't think that's the case. So maybe it's because I'm using a lot more latex gloves, but that doesn't seem likely. I'm probably gonna have to break over and do a patch test at some point. But yeah, it sucks. And ultimately, I'm cool with doing whatever, but I kind of want to do it in November. Like, why does this have to happen now? Because can we just treat it? Because I got way too much going on in August, September, and early October. Well, all of October, and then at least November will slow down with just holiday stuff, theoretically. But yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it is what it is. That's what's up with my eyes. All right, how about a vacation update? Excuse me. Not a lot to report. Mary and I did get Disney Chase visas, so we're getting all those kind of perks and extra points and discounts and statement credits and all that kind of stuff. So we got a joint account there. It's gonna be technically our first joint credit card account. However, it's only ever gonna be used for Disney stuff in terms of trips or if we're buying on the shop or anything that's gonna get us Disney points. So not too worried about that. And it's cool. We got the 100th anniversary logo cards. Very excited about those, very pretty. But so I got, today? I'm filming this on a Monday. As of Thursday, it may be Wednesday night, I'm looking into it. But as of Thursday, I'll be able to start booking some Disney things on the Monday, like the Halloween tour that we wouldn't mind doing, maybe our first lightsaber build, maybe a droid build, maybe a trip to Oga's. Definitely gonna do some of that on Tuesday. I guess I can also state that we started watching a bunch of videos, and I was under the impression you could do a Build-A-Droid of the new BD series, but that's not the case. They just have one pre-made you can buy. Still want it. It's still very cool. And I think we're each gonna build a droid. I think I'm actually gonna build a BB unit, as much of a pain in the ass as they are. But also, I learned a very interesting trick. If you may have noticed, our BB was always like head tilting to the side, and this is the thing for a lot of people. But look, I got him standing straight up because I saw a trick. There's like 2 magnets in there, and you're usually only connecting one, so you gotta kind of twist his head around till you find both magnets connect, and then the BB units will sit straight up. So, excited about that. And then also, fortunately or unfortunately, we found out that shortly after we were in Disney for the first time and built our awesome lightsabers, which, by the way, my favorite saber had kind of died and I was worried, but figured out how to change the batteries and it's up and running again. Both my beautiful sabers are happy now. But they've refreshed like all the parts for all the sabers. There's all new stuff to build, and oh my God, it's so gorgeous. I had planned on building 2 sabers. Pretty sure I'm gonna build 3. God damn, there's a small chance I'm gonna build 4 because I'm an idiot, and who knows, I may never get back. I don't know that I get to go back next year or not. I hope to go every year, but better safe than sorry. Especially while they're still cheaper at Disneyland. They're still at $220 at Disneyland. Apparently they've gone up to $250 down at Disney World. But anyways, I don't know that we're gonna stick to that, but at least we're gonna book it. We can always cancel it. So technically we're booking 5 sessions because Mary is unsure if she wants to build 1 or 2. So I figure we'll book 2 double sessions and 1 single session, and then if I have to, I can cancel 1 and she can build the other or whatever we want to do. But I definitely want to come back with at least 3 new ones because I was gonna do the 2 other classes that I have not done of the 4 classes you can choose from. But then my favorite class, which I think is Peace and Justice, whichever is like the Temple Guard class, my God, the new pieces are outstandingly beautiful. So I definitely want some of those. And then I can turn it into a double with a little adapter if I want. So new stands to buy. Want to get a, black Sith cloak this time. Maybe they got tunics out there. Get a brown Jedi belt that fits proper if possible. I want way more than I'm probably going to do. I'm just spitballing right now. So all that's going to happen Thursday, so I'll update you on the booking of that afterwards, as well as maybe an Oogie Boogie Bash dessert party, since we did manage to get into Oogie Boogie Bash. So the only other really concrete thing then is I did pull the trigger. We did go ahead. I got on the phone with Universal. Dude was super helpful despite it taking way extra long at the end. But because I wasn't actually trying to cancel my tickets, I was really just trying to move stuff around and actually spend more money. They were willing to kind of let me do that. Because, I had bought an unlimited pass thinking we'd get in on Saturday some, but we won't because of our flight time. So anyways, now I've done an express unlimited for the Wednesday we first go over there, and then regular tickets for Thursday and Friday because, yes, I booked RIPs for both of those days. You already knew about the Friday the 13th RIP, but now we have a 6 p.m. Thursday RIP because I really want to explore these houses deeply. And I thought about going as early as 5, but I did want to avoid too much sunlight, and it took me forever to find videos where people were telling you what time they started to give me an idea of when the sun would go down and blah, blah, blah. But again, I keep saying, there's all kinds of horrible things that could happen, but there's all kinds of great things that could happen that also keep me too busy to get back. So there's a billion reasons we may not get to go every year like I want to. So I figure let's just pretend, let's play like this is the last time ever. Get what we really, really want out of it, So as long as we can afford it, and luckily we still can a little bit. And with some things happening in my life, there's this medium to strong possibility I'm about to start having a massive new income in the coming years. So, not like millions or nothing like that. I don't think a lot of people would consider it a massive new income outside of just, it'll be on top of what I already work with. I don't get too much into my financials. It's not really anybody's business, but, and who knows, that may not happen either. But, hopefully we get to keep going. But if we don't, we're definitely going to have a great time this time. That's the plan. So I think that's pretty much that's the vacation update. All right, let's take just a couple minutes to talk about Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I think Mary liked it, but I don't want to necessarily speak for her, so sorry about that. She just really ran out of time. She ended up going to Penzic a day later than she had intended, actually, so she didn't die from sleep exhaustion and stress. But anyways, I can tell you what I thought about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I'm a lifelong Ninja Turtles fan. It's probably up there close to Star Wars with me as being a very big part of my childhood, and I've always loved it. I've loved pretty much every iteration. Even enjoy the Michael Bay ones a little bit, especially the second movie. I think that one started getting real close to the tone. Certainly had problems like Casey Jones, but Turtles, Bebop, all that stuff, Rocksteady, that stuff was pretty good. Of course, I love not the last cartoon iteration. I haven't really watched Rise. I'm just kind of sitting on it to get to it when I'm ready. But I loved the one before that. It had like Sean Astin as one of the Turtles and all of that. And they occasionally get into like B-movie, weird, creepy stuff. That was one of my favorite versions of the Turtles outside of the 90s movie and outside of the 80s cartoon. I had a lot of toys, loved it, play the songs. We got that arcade downstairs. We're big Ninja Turtle fans. So coming from all of that, I definitely took some expectations in. And just before I went and saw it, I started hearing people comparing it to like as good as Across the Spider-Verse and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so long story short, I didn't love it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. And some of its expectations, some of it is I think I'm going to like it more on future watches because I do think they nailed the characters. I love this iteration of the Turtles' personalities. I really gotta wipe my nose a little bit here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna set you down. Turtles' personalities. Oops, I didn't know you go like that. And even Splinter, April, and even all the other mutants, especially Mondo Gecko, really loved their personalities, loved their interplay, loved all of that. I liked the style, but where something like the Spider-Verse movies, they dabble in a lot of styles, so you kind of get a break from any single style every now and then. So I kind of found this style to be a bit much as it went on, and sometimes it's not as clear what's being shown. There's sometimes things you're supposed to understand just from scribbles, and it wasn't quite clicking with me. So, but I still like it. You know, I was gonna give it a chance, and I wouldn't mind seeing more of it. Now, where they lost me, and I'm gonna keep this pretty spoiler free. Kind of early in the movie, and this is mild spoiler. I'm not gonna give you any details. It's just a matter of this happened. It's kind of common in these movies to happen, but we do get an origin. And when they got to the origin, they started losing me. Because, again, without getting too into it, I thought, wow, this is barely one step above the horrendous Michael Bay origin, which is one of the worst turtle origins of all time. Yeah, I just really didn't like that origin. Honestly, I think the 80s cartoon Splinter origin is my favorite thing. And also the movie version is pretty good. I don't know why we can't I guess it doesn't matter that much in the end, but it just bothered me because that was the first time I found myself just grown. And then there's also the thing of like every time they reboot the Turtles, a different turtle is in love with April. And I get that turtles would fall in love with April. I understand where they're coming from with all that, you know, they've grown up on human culture and all that kind of stuff. So as weird as it is, I don't have a problem with the turtles having a crush on April, but it's like, why is it always gotta be somebody different every time? Granted, it makes sense, it's well played in this movie, but it's just because I was already irked from the origins, that started irking me. And then they really changed the origin of almost all of our bad guys. And the opening scene has a great classic character, and I loved that portrayal. And then the movie went on. So, you know, I don't know. I have some issues with that, but the comedy worked for me. Most of the action worked for me, except, you know, Ninja Turtles. There's an opening scene that does stealth, and then like nothing else is ever stealth. Like every fight is kick in the front door, announce yourself, and whoop ass, which sure, visually interesting, but like where's the ninja vanish? You know what I'm saying? All right, that also said, there is a cool mid-credit scene setting up a sequel. I'm down for it. I'll go see the sequel. Like I said, it's one of those things, it's even like pizza, you know, even when it's bad cafeteria pizza, sometimes that's still pretty tasty. It doesn't always have to be 5-star fine dining gourmet truffle oil gold dust pizzas. But I was kind of sad to be disappointed by it, honestly. But like I said, I did love a lot about it. It really, for me, just took me out of it with some of the major changes they made. And it's like, so you guys, I just felt like they still don't really understand or respect the Turtles in the way I would like to see it done. Also, too, I'm still one of those believers of like, why can't we have modern day live action versions with the Henson style suits that you also use CG to just, you know, enhance those a little bit, hide the seams, give a little more expression in the face or whatever, you know, than digital doubles for things you can't really do in the suits. But I still love to see that. I'm not sure why we can't have that, because I've seen the Turtles animated 1,000 times and I enjoy it, but I want that was what was great about the 90s movie, was I believed the Turtles were real and real in my world for that 90 minutes I can watch that movie, you know? And I want that again. But that's not the fault of this movie, so I can't judge it against that, but I think it did kind of hurt my enjoyment of the film. So I see a lot of other people loving it. That's great. I'm glad they got more enjoyment out of it than I did. Actually, I was gonna say I don't think I'd see it again in theaters, but I found out it's also in 3D, which I did not know. We just saw it on the RPX screen, which is the second biggest screen in our theater. So I could see going back for the 3D and see what that does for me, at least on the visual end, if I had time. I don't think I have time to dip into movies. There's so many new movies coming out. But if you loved it, awesome. I'm glad you did. I had a mostly good time with it, just not the great time I was hoping for. And I swear though, the popcorn bucket and cups you can get at Regal are gorgeous, though expensive, but bigger than usual. And I'm very glad I got one. And if I go again, I'm gonna get another cup because I wouldn't mind getting some more of them turtle guys on there. I don't know why I never use the toppers. I just have that stupid, I wanna collect things I don't need gene I need to get rid of. But anyways, that was my thought on Turtles. Feel free to, you know, agree, disagree, it's fine. I hope you enjoyed it. If you agree with me, then I'm sorry we had some disappointments as well. All right, yeah. Unboxing time. Mary is here. You see her shoulder?
Hi.
So we got the Funko The Marvels box. I don't know if there's gonna be spoilers because this movie was supposed to come out earlier when this was planned, and now it's coming out later. Very excited for it. Love me some Kamala Khan.
I'm actually surprised you are doing this now. 'Cause
Well-
last time we had something like this, you held it forever.
There's not gonna be spoilers. I'm sure there's not. I hope we get a Kamala Khan pop. Plus, I want to film some stuff with her to be in vlogs while you're gone. So, you know.
So does it.
Okay, so as usual, we're gonna get some things. Amazon, $25, whatever. It's auto renew. I'm excited about Loki. Okay, I'm gonna move the card underneath. And you got the pin and the sticker on top of the t-shirt this time. All right, t-shirt me, baby. What a surprise! It's the three ladies in pop form on a t-shirt. Did I just pop some spittle right in your mouth?
You kind of did.
Tasty. Wow. That is a hell of a disappointment. This is boring as shit. Like, just so boring.
Yeah.
This could have been so cool. Even if it was like a poster recreation, something more colorful.
Yeah, it's the lack of color
That's what's really
Problem.
killing it for me. Yeah, that they kind of monotoned everybody.
yeah.
Because again, the costumes are really beautiful with all the color pops, so that is very disappointing.
Yeah.
Ugh. Does not bode well. Okay. What's next?
Let's see. Got a pin here.
Ooh, put a pin in it.
Oh, we might have to fight for this one.
No, I'm not gonna fight you for it. You can has it. Mary can has. Okay, this pin makes up for the shirt. It also definitely hints at something. So hold on, before you show them. This might be, I'm speculating this might be a vague, tiny spoiler. If you've seen the trailers.
It's in the trailers, man.
This specifically is not in the trailers, but what I'm here. Anyways, go ahead and show it. They've been warned. It kind of looks like Goose.
Oh, speaking of itty bitty,
Itty bitty, you get that gray snake?
yeah.
We just got a pin of you.
See itty bitty?
Look at you almost.
Yeah.
Are you a flirkin?
It's so cute.
It is, especially with the little kitten there.
Yeah, the kitten flirkin.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, sticker me, baby. All right, that makes up for the shirt. What's the sticker? Just the Marvels logo, again. What is it, me? Am I pulling the disappointing shit? You gonna pull the cool shit?
Although, I have to say, it looks a little bit like the Ravagers.
Yeah, it has some of that too, or even the Nova Corps a little bit too, so.
Well, Nova Corps kind of makes sense, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, Xandar was destroyed by Thanos. I don't know.
That's
what
right.
they are. All right, two.
Is there tissue over the boxes?
There might be. Sometimes they do that so they don't get scratched up or
It
whatever.
must be because they feel really weird otherwise.
Yeah, tissue paper. I'm glad I didn't.
Here we go. Look. Trying to.
Ow.
Okay. Oh, there.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
You can take the tissue paper off. You're also keeping this. I understand. Yeah, I would keep this myself, but she's definitely. Oh my god.
It's Octopus!
That is awesome. Oh, I guess I should have warned that this is maybe a spoiler as well. I mean, yeah. That is awesome. So again, Mary pulls two awesome items. I pulled two crap items. What do you want to bet this other pop is crap?
Goose with fleur kittens.
Fleur kittens.
Oh my god.
Sorry if that's a spoiler,
Oh
but
my god.
we didn't know.
That is great.
That is really awesome.
That is fantastic.
That is very cool. Whoa, whoa, hold up. What did I just see back here? Oh, okay. Now that's a name, but tell me that doesn't look like a certain somebody perhaps pretending to be said name.
I don't think it is, but I could. Where it's a pop, yes, it could be.
Yeah, okay, there's somebody on here named Prince Yan, and it looks like it would be Loki in a crown.
Here.
And Loki season 2 trailer, so that's speculation, y'all. I have nothing to go on. It's just pure speculation on my part.
I think it is pure speculation.
I just saw the next month box reveal. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, we'll show you that in a second. Now, let me pull out what is probably the crappy pop. Maybe. Might actually be kind of cool.
Is it Danvers?
Actually, that is not bad. Yeah, it's Captain Marvel when she's going whatever the Super Saiyan power is. So I was hoping if the fire, it doesn't say it's glow in the dark, but like if all the flame stuff is glow in the dark, then this one would actually be pretty cool. It is nice. It's basically the same pop. They've just added a whole bunch of, you know, flamey elements to it. So not bad. I don't know if I love this one enough to keep it though, because I don't, you know, again, I don't really keep very many pops at all anymore.
Yeah.
But Mary definitely won. Mary definitely won the box.
Chickens!
That is really cool. I'm gonna have to take a look at that in a minute. Oh, I didn't even notice one of the kittens actually.
Yeah, there's like a separate...
So, confirmation spoilers, y'all. I'm sorry. Hopefully, if you're super picky about this, you didn't, because they have not shown for sure in the trailers.
Why else would they be there?
As a misdirect. It could have been a misdirect. But again, we've seen something that has not been shown in the trailers, so I'm terribly sorry if we showed that to you. Anyway, so that's the end of that box.
Ooh.
Oh, you just saw it too, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's do the theme reveal. I think this will be very, very cool. Next month's, or the 2 months from now, box will be X-Men 97. Yeah, baby. We better get a sweet-ass Wolverine in there. So, of course, then we got the actual... Why am I just holding that? I don't know why I'm just holding that. We got the actual card. So we got the t-shirt, the pop, the pin, the decal. Launch into a new adventures with the latest Amazon exclusive Marvel Collector Core subscription box. Inside, you'll find Pop Captain Marvel Binary. That was the word I couldn't think of. Pop Goose with Fleur Kittens. A pop pin of Goose and Fleur Kitten. A t-shirt featuring Captain Marvel, Photon, and Miss Marvel. And a decal of the team emblem. Start your Marvel Studios The Marvels collection today. Vinyl bobbleheads are approximately 4 inches tall and taste like spicy sausage. Enamel pen is approximately 2 inches tall and the t-shirt is 100% cotton. It doesn't tell me how tall the t-shirt is. Jerks. Flirks. Because like flirkins. Okay, Mary's got to go yard and I'm going to let her. So there you go. Thank you. Bye.
There's eating in the yard.
You know what? I said I did not have a Halloween update, but I'm wrong. I technically do have one new, technically, Halloween-related item. Now, granted, I did this a little bit more because of Halloween Horror Nights in Universal, but this totally counts, and I'm going to be watching some this week. As a matter of fact, today, sadly, R.I.P., we lost William Friedkin, and I was already planning on rewatching The Exorcist today, so that's kind of weird. I'm about to go do it now. Now it's more in his honor. But also this week, I'm going to be getting into this. 30, all quotes, 30 of the Universal Monsters movies. I'll talk a little bit about this. This is going to be kind of a fun segment. So I grabbed this on Amazon for $98. $98? Maybe it was $90. I think it was $90 because I think it worked out to $3 a movie. Now, granted, I have all the original first run, like Frankenstein, Bride, Dracula, you know, the main crew. I have the 4Ks of those. But outside of those, I've never seen like most of these sequels, all the Sons of and, you know, She-Wolf and all that kind of stuff. I've seen Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein, but there's more Abbott and Costello ones than that. So, but I am excited to get into this. It's a shame it doesn't come with digital. That would be really nice. But as you can see, this is the 1931 to 1956 Universal Monsters Complete Collection. Now, I'm air quoting because, okay, listen, Universal Monsters technically started with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, although they weren't really considered Universal Monsters. And I think that was, I want to say that was like 1921. I'm going to get the years slightly off here. But harder to argue against is the fact the first, I don't know if it's the first movie or it's the first horror movie, but the first monster movie made on the actual Universal Studios lot as we know it today was The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And that was like, again, 1921, I want to say, but it was silent film. Doesn't have any of the silent films. Now I can understand and forgive no Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but I feel like The Hunchback really should be in a complete collection, as well as the original Phantom of the Opera, the silent one. Again, I want to say 1923? Not in here. It's like the 1934, the first talkie Phantom of the Opera, which I didn't love, but I'm not a huge fan of the Phantom of the Opera story. I like certain parts of it. Argento's has got some cool stuff, but it's mostly Aja in that, but Aja. Anyways, this thing is really, really cool. I'm excited to dive into it, but I do like making fun of it called the Complete Collection. But let's just run through what all's in here real quick, right? That'll make for some fun in case you're looking to check this out or didn't know any of these movies. So you got Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Invisible Man, the Bride of Frankenstein, Werewolf of London, ahoo! Dracula's Daughter, Son of Frankenstein, the Invisible Man returns, the Mummy's Hand, the Invisible Woman, the Wolfman, the Ghost of Frankenstein, Invisible Agent, the Mummy's Tomb, Frankenstein meets the Wolfman, Phantom of the Opera, 1943. I think there was also a 30s one, so I don't know, man. Son of Dracula, The Invisible Man's Revenge, The Mummy's Ghost, House of Frankenstein, The Mummy's Curse, House of Dracula, She-Wolf of London, Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein, Abbott and Costello meet the Invisible Man. I cannot wait for that one. Creature from the Black Lagoon, Revenge of the Creature, Abbott and Costello meet the Mummy, and the Creature walks among us. So I'm very, very excited about all these. And it looks like I just read those to you in release order from 1931 to 1956. But that's my recent Halloween haul update. And hey, I'm glad I had something. Tale of the Cock time. I'm not that drunk. The Midori thing from last week, really good. Today, we're going to do another Midori Orange and Sparkling. So this is my champagne. It's not really champagne. You know that. This is going to be 1 part Midori, 1 part orange juice, and then we're going to top with Champers or Prosecco. I had Prosecco, but I thought I'll go with this. I like this stuff. I don't mind drinking this the rest of the evening. So we're going to get this bad boy off. It's a very dry brute. And I like, this is the easiest way to do this. Saves on the hands. Opa!
Nice.
Oh,
Carbonation or whatever you want to call it.
Condensation, no.
Not condensation.
I think I'm gonna go ounce and a half, and then, yeah. Yes, that was my stomach. It likes these sausages you'll eventually learn about. Okay, so we got 1.5 ounces of Midori. Okay, let's get 1.5 ounces of orange juice. Whoa!
A little overly enthusiastic.
Yeah, somebody was excited. Okay. And then we're going to top with some champagne. Some sparkling white wine.
What's that?
It's a fancy ecto cooler. Yeah, garnished with an orange peel. Fuck that. That's for the bougie, the truly bougie. No, honestly, I mean, I know there's usually good reason for it, but I'm just not gonna. I don't have time to deal with that right now. I've done too much other fancy cooking stuff. Again, I like the color. Very ecto-coolery. Smells good. No real mixing this time. No, it's good. I just don't. I'm not sure what to make of it. I don't know how to describe it. Would you like to try?
Yeah, I guess. Last one tasted like Capri Sun. Let's see what this one tastes like.
It doesn't taste like the other one.
Whew. The brute is very
Broody.
broody. It reminds me of something.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what. I could actually drink this.
Right? That's pretty tasty. But it's
Yeah.
just, I can't describe it. Yeah.
I mean, it's like, honestly, it's actually like a sweeter mimosa, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a mimosa with a little melon in it, so.
Yeah, but mimosas can be a kind of on the dry tart side,
Yeah.
which is why I don't really dig them.
Yeah, I guess that is why the Midori is kind of smoothing that out a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah.
Don't hit the button. No! I
I did not hit the button.
Oh, hi, Mary. Okay, my stomach is speaking to me for some reason. Maybe I need to pee or something. I don't know. But all right, we gotta let Mary wind down. So we love y'all. We'll see y'all later. She'll hopefully be back next week. I'll drink a bunch of these while she's gone. Cheers. All right, well, that's gonna do it for this vlog. I've been watching. Sorry, I just ran up and down these stairs like 20 times. Long story short, I just rewatched The Exorcist on the day of William Friedkin's passing. I've tried to watch that movie 3-4 times in my life, and I was ever either too young, too drunk, or too horny to pay attention and really appreciate it. This time I finally appreciate it. It's an awesome movie. I'm about to watch one called Influencer on Shudder. Just gave the cats their allergy meds. And then I was like, oh, I should get some of this vlog work done. I forgot I actually have to work. I don't like it. I did most of the work for the week Mary is gone, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. I could just watch movies and not feel bad she's gone. Anyways, okay. I need to dump all this footage. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for having a good time. Hopefully you're having a good time. Comment below. Send me some love right now, because right now I'm missing Mary. And then you can go back to hating me next week. Oh, by the way, haircut. I assume you noticed. I didn't mention it. Adobe, I don't fucking care. Oh, here's a closed box. Okay, open that up. All right, so comment, click the thumbs up button, give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. I've also eaten very little, and I've almost had a bottle of wine, but I was really bad yesterday. All right, remember, we will get through this. We will get through this together. I think I turned on a different light than usual. It's the other thing I say. Check out my music anywhere you listen to music. Look up TheEricButts, especially on Spotify. That's what's going to help me the most. Or you can get all that funky butts fun you're looking for by going to TheEricButts.com. And yeah, there's more stuff in the description below. Click the see more button to see more butts. It's weird in here. Okay, I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Oh crap, I forgot to turn this on. So many steps. All right. All right, I love you. Bye.